Good morning, everyone. I am Mary Jane Rosin, and today I will discuss one of the performance assessment in teaching. So, this assessment design is called GRASP model. So, let's learn about the GRASP model and understand why it is a useful framework for designing performance tasks in teaching. So, when we say GRASP model, it is model advocated for by Grant Wiggins and J. McTighe to guide teachers in designing authentic performance-based assessment. Also, it is a form of assessment that engages learners to employ their thinking skills and demonstrate application of essential knowledge, conceptual understanding, and the skills acquired throughout unit of learning. So teachers can use the GRASP assessment model to first engage students through contextualized learning. Second, provide simulations of real-world situations or challenges that adults might encounter. Third, create opportunities for students to practice transfer of learning. Fourth, foster curiosity and building experiences of students. Lastly, develop project management skills of students. To help educators construct authentic assessment, Wiggins and McTighe came up with GRASP's model. So GRASP is an acronym word for G for goal, R for role, A for audience, S for situation, P for product or performance and purpose, and S for standards and criteria for success. So let's define them one by one. First is the goal. Goal means is to establish the challenge, issue, or problem to solve. Next is the role. Role means give students a role that they might be taking in a familiar real-life situation. Next is the audience. Audience is identify the target audience whom students are solving the problem for or creating the product for. Next is situation. So, the student will create the scenario or explain the context of the situation. Next is the product or performance and purpose. So, the student here will paint a clear picture of the what and why of the product creation or the performance. Lastly is the standard and criteria for success. So, it means that inform students how their work will be assessed by the assumed audience. So, for you to understand, I have here an example. So, the goal of the student here is to write a short story. Then, the role will be a middle school student. And then, uh, their target audience will be the teacher, students, and parents in the school community. So, the situation will be the student have been asked by school community to write a short story. Then, the product or performance and purpose is to write a 800-word short story to entertain others. And then, the standards and criteria for success will be assessed against criteria B, C, and D. So that would be all. Thank you for listening.